for you.
I'm glad we got that creepy ass thing in there. Hello, internet. And by internet, I mean Jess.
Yes. Hey, I was the first view in the last episode.
All right. So if we remember what happened, you guys got a big fat pile of loot. And collected it, and I think we sort of established he had to go outside of the place and then teleported back. You are in Jeremy's beautiful home, his study, whatever the hell you want to call it, with your giant fat stacks of loot. At this point, some of it's just loose on the ground because you couldn't carry it all. Jeremy's piled a bunch of the magic stuff into his sack, and yeah. What do you guys like to do? You're in Jeremy's foyer.
Well, I would like to procure a bag of holding with my newfound loot because we have all this stuff on the ground that we can't carry.
Give me a couple minutes. I want to look over the. Oh, sorry. No, Jeremy was like, give me a couple of minutes. I want to look over some of the things that I just picked up, and I'll have some prices ready for you. I mean, you can keep your stuff here for the moment. Nobody's going to take it.
All right, A through D, make me a couch. They all like a
symbol.
I
Throne a bone.
Yeah.
No. You chill out.
Yes.
Oh, throne of bone. Oh, that's sad.
How much do you want this job?
I want to live up to my
yeah. Little
picture
image
here. Yeah, so I'm going to start using my skeletons as furniture.
I'll just use those for my pictures for this session. I'm lazy. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, I do little nameplates for everybody because I'm bad at names. And it has little pictures. So, Jeremy takes a few minutes. Anybody else hanging out?
No.
Shouldn't take too long. Jeremy takes a few minutes, ritually cast. You would probably know Identify. And starts looking up some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm curious about what we found, like the items he just collected before we got everything.
You see him pull out this rod, this glass-looking rod, a mace, a big black mace, spike sharp. Everything that he pulled out of there looks
deadly,
vicious. There's no happy-go-lucky stuff that he's pulling out of this bag. It's oh, these are the devil held this or something.
Well, yeah, considering where we were.
He goes through and, well, I'll go ahead and skip ahead, and he just opens up shop for you guys. He's like, I've collected up a couple of things. If it has a ×2 or ×10, it means he has multiple. So he has some potions. These are the vicious things that he's...
You can pass them right here.
Yeah, got from that. And then here's his other stuff. Here, you can take this half. You guys figured out that?
Oh.
Everything has prices.
I think I'll just take this.
Oh,
no, you've been asking for this for a while.
Aha.
We're all reading cards. It's very entertaining as Jeremy's sitting there identifying spells, giving them a look of his wares and things like that, as he's accumulated a good amount of stuff for getting ready to open shop, which he's planning to do.
Is this consumable, or is this... Cleansing stone, is this consumable, or is this multi-use?
It's multi-use.
Ooh, I never have to take a shower again. All
Yeah.
right. I'll take one of those. Take one of those.
I think I've heard of this item before.
What's the attention up here?
Oh, that's attunement?
Attunement, okay.
Yeah. And you can only be attuned to 3 things.
I think this will make my second thing.
Yeah, you looking at that? He really likes those items.
Alright, so I'm going to write some stuff down here.
You got stuff I can hand to somebody else?
Yeah, I just need to write the price, so that one... Yeah, I'm not worried about these two.
Wait a second, this headband of resolve. While wearing this, you have advantage against being charmed and against seeing through illusions.
Oh, so you have advantage seeing through illusions.
Oh, okay, I was.
yeah. I
it literally sits right on my.
I got it.
I was like, I just want to make sure because those items have
now I
forces.
don't see through illusions.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Like, exactly. It's like, I don't see you, you don't see me. That's how it works. Pot of awakening. Yeah, buddy.
Oh. All right, so
It's a different kind of pot.
3 days after planting a shrub?
Yeah, gotta get that bush. He got the idea from a creature that may have tried to eat you. Jeremy's been watching all of your adventures. This is where he's getting his ideas from. I'm gonna go take a pee.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely want a hat of wizardry and wonder.
Well, all right. Who wants the no shower stone?
The no shower stone?
Oh, so it's basically just a stone that has a small effect of prestidigitation on it.
It's the cleansing stone that yeah. All right.
He's got 2 bags of holding.
I took one.
Oh, so it was 3 or?
No. He didn't erase it. It was 2.
Was 2. Now there's 1.
Now there's 1.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I think I'm gonna get the headband of resolve.
So wait a minute. Prestidigitation can do the same thing that the cleansing stone can? Because I thought
Technically, yes.
prestidigitation was just like an illusion.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
One of its
actually
effects is
can-
like to remove dirt and grime for yourself.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm not buying that stone then. I didn't realize prestidigitation was permanent effects.
Jeremy also notes, I'm only willing to offer 1 per group for the stone and the lantern, as I've priced them a bit lower. I'm trying to get something for the commoners that they could possibly use and things.
What's the lantern?
Everbright lantern. Small stone, sheds light in a 120-foot cone.
Man, that's really helpful for somebody who doesn't have night vision.
Yeah.
The fact that it's a cone, though.
Yeah, it's like a...
You guys
a
have
flashlight.
the other toys over there? Or are you still looking at the other toys?
Well, there's potions.
Yeah, it's just really potions.
He does not have any supreme.
I think I'm gonna have to take this. The
I'm
headband.
not
of
really concerned about
resolve.
healing potions since if I'm getting hit, we're in trouble.
That's the evil stuff.
I might take the hat of wizardry. What does it say? Attunement
Wizardry?
and Arcana.
You have to be trained in Arcana.
Oh, I'm not trained. in
I didn't see
Arcana.
the hat of wizardry.
I got the headband of resolve. Just like Ken.
I mean, I thought you
Right?
would like
Right,
it.
yeah. Those weapons were tempting, but those curses are
Yeah.
like the one isn't too bad. Where it's like I can't choose another target,
Yeah.
but I want the
Or
flexibility.
run away.
Or run away.
It's like you've committed to this fight now.
Yeah.
Hope you finish.
That is the number one thing I've gotten from that.
Although
anime.
it's a sweet ability, though.
I considered taking the other bag of holding, but I'm not really needing for that.
Yeah, 1 bag of holding should do for a group.
No.
Dang it.
No. Go away, Mr. Snake.
Stop!
I guess you better not come down here.
I was
Yeah.
2.
You be careful, all right? We could tell the whole internet that story.
So-
I still know.
Internet.
Are you,
know
do you
the
have
black
like a
one.
running list of cantrips that we've encountered to this point? Or
I don't know.
So,
Well, I would know,
Oh.
but I'm not going to tell you the list.
oh, okay. So essentially I could use any cantrip I want if I had this.
You've had to have witnessed it.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to cantrips that I'd witnessed, but
Go to like very beginning
Anything
wizardry
we've-
school and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
watch them
pretty much
practicing.
anything they've cast, and a few of Jeremy's.
So like the bonfire one.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
that a cantrip?
I don't think any enemies have used cantrips. for
No,
you guys.
they have not.
summon bonfire can be useful at times.
Yeah, make a fire right underneath your opponent.
That's a maybe.
Yeah, I read that. I was like, I thought I was misreading it for the longest time because I'm just like,
I thought that's how,
Swap it
how
down a
Jeremy
bunch.
made it.
what?
I thought that's how Jeremy used it once. Like again. Like,
Yeah, no, that's the. But when I was deciding his stuff, I kept rereading that cantrip because I'm like, that can't be right. I can't just plop down a bunch of fires. Like just surround him in a few turns. He could just surround himself in a ring of fire.
Yep.
Like, aha! Nobody can.
I mean, it would be extremely uncomfortable. You've been that close to a bonfire.
Is
Yes, I have.
Is this one intentionally vague?
What do you mean?
I can control which number.
It's a dice, and yes, you can. decide.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically
it's
for
not
gambling.
your dice. It is a die.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, that could be.
For gambling. Yeah.
like go to the tavern. It's like
Okay.
high number.
Okay. Sorry, because I was like, I can control the number it rolls. Oh, what does that even mean?
It's also attunement though.
Like I said, I was just.
Which again, that's I love the whole mechanic of attunement has a way of
Limiting your arsenal.
It's like, I can't have all of the best items because I can only have 3. But it also gives value to things that don't require attunement. Like his headband is extra cool because he doesn't have to attune to it. It's just a headband he wears.
Alright, I would like the Hat of Wizardry and Wonder.
Well, that's just rude. Did you even get to see it?
Just
Yeah.
Wait,
For the moment-
Part of the Awakening wasn't with the bad things.
I considered that one at
No.
first, but
Yeah.
They just all kind of.
Can I get your eraser for a second, sir?
yes,
Or you want to just trade? Or I was going to say, is that a house pencil or is that one of your pencils?
it's on mine.
Okay.
And Rob has decided you can't get the Hat of Wizardry in one, which would have let you cast Bard cantrips. And it totally made it.
Didn't it say ×3? Or was I reading it wrong? Weren't there 3?
Oh, I do have 3 of them. Yeah, you can buy one too.
Everybody gets a hat. What about
It's hilariously campy. Have you read the description of it?
This tall, pointy hat is bright blue with silver stars and a bell.
what about Jess's character, whose name eludes me? Peachy.
Peachy Keen.
Peachy Keen. What about Peachy Keen?
Peachy Keen seems a bit out of it today.
Yeah.
She'll probably buy her items when she has an opportunity later.
Okay.
Or steal them from you. Who knows? She's very persuasive. Again, he's opening up shop. It's not like
You're
these are
lucky I
going
didn't
away.
take those winged boots.
How much is the
There was winged boots.
How much was the axe? The cursed axe?
And he has it.
Apparently, I haven't seen all the items because apparently there's winged boots.
Oh, he kept it.
Oh, okay.
He never
He's
did.
been asking,
after them since the
he's been
beginning
asking
of
for
the
that all
campaign.
campaign.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he
I just-
specifically requested wing boots. I'm just like, please God, nobody steal them. They were just moves. All right. So shopping. Who's buying what?
I've already bought my stuff.
Oh well, I need to mark off the
Okay,
amounts
that's
that he has
fine.
available. So you're getting a Hat of Wizardry and Wonder.
In a bag of holding. So what? That's 1,300,
Yeah,
Gold.
600 for the hat, and
700 for the bag of holding.
yeah,
All right. So that's 15,000 minus 1,300.
have you gotten to see the hat, Dave?
I don't think so, but
Should check it.
I have note cards if anybody needs to write down items they have.
Oh.
What's it called? Hat above.
Wizardry and Wonder.
Okay.
The real item is just the Hat of Wizardry, but I added Wonder so it can do Bard spells. Just changing seat. Like I do. Yeah, you weren't here for earlier campaigns before I had the shield and everything. We're just wandering around the table.
Well,
I'm a pacer. I like to walk. If you haven't noticed from me at work.
usually when I'm on the phone, I'm pacing around.
I like to pace whenever I'm talking, so I don't usually talk on the phone though. Not a phone
so I would have to roll a 1 on the Arcana check to not be able to use the spell.
Shush.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So you're gonna roll a 1, is what you're telling me.
I mean, probably. But I have luck, so or lucky rather.
Again, there's also health potions. I would throw this over to the one who always needs them.
Yeah, I was looking at like getting 3 greater healing potions. Oh no, just potions of healing. 3 potions of healing.
Honestly, it's spirit.
Superior. I mean, I can get 1 superior and the headband of resolve, and I think I'm tapped for money.
I was gonna say, I had planned for that gold that I got. I was not expecting to like as many of these magic items as I did.
Yeah, I knew you guys would have money. I was ready.
Uh-huh.
I try to make them like campaign specific things he would have found or figured out from traveling with you.
Yeah.
Unrelated to his other nonsense.
So, usually saving throws against being charmed. What is that? Okay.
Charmed, it's like somebody...
Well, I know what a charm, like if somebody's charming me, what do I roll to save against it? Wisdom?
you would find out when they try to charm you. Usually it's wisdom.
Charisma save or wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay, so either the +1 or the +0. Yeah, I better get advantage on it.
So does this check out and tell me, like, if I paraphrase it good enough, I was going to use the rest of the card for writing down spells that I witnessed?
I write on the back, right?
Yeah, good.
I think that's right.
The gist of it is, use any wizard or bard's cantrip witnessed, must pass 10 Arcana check or spell fails.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound good. So I know Summon Bonfire is one that I've seen that I was kind of upset that I didn't take
You
because
can also use it as a spellcasting focus, but I think you
I'm
use
not-
your book.
I'm not concerned about. But yeah,
It means you could like hide your spell book and then just use your silly hat.
With the bell, like whip it. Didn't the Snorks?
Alright, so
Didn't they shoot like bubbles out of those
yeah.
Snorks?
So do I have like a negative to stealth since I have a ringing hat?
No, but that's probably going to be how you're discovered.
Fair
every
enough.
single
Okay,
time
I'm
you
just
fail.
making sure.
It'll be just like you didn't realize the low overhang. Oh shit!
Do any of your skeletons, were they former mages? Do they have Arcana? Can they have a wizardry?
As far as I know, they all had the same spell block until I get more fancy and get fancier skeletons. I mean, maybe like if I can, what is it, level 14 or 13, the necromancer ability where I can
Take
have permanent undead.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Then you'll start deciding mages.
Yeah. Also,
You're the mage now.
also I've decided. I think what I want. I think you pronounce it as a palanquin.
Oh yeah.
Can I have one of those?
Oh,
What's a palanquin?
the thing like the people, like rich people sit on, like are carried by.
I'm gonna have my skeletons carry me through the streets.
Yeah,
Disguise
you can
it
have
first.
one made. Yeah. You
All
gotta
right.
find the right carpenter.
Okay. All right.
Disguise, of course. You can't have skeletons
God,
carrying.
you guys are silly, and I love it. All right. So you are in Jeremy's beautiful home, scrounging through his things, buying up some of it. Go ahead and mark off any of the money you use.
Done.
Didn't spend any of it.
And you said you got
Really?
just the regulars or a greater?
Regulars.
I was
How many?
I was perusing the
Three.
weapons, seeing if there was anything notable for a rogue. There was not.
All right. So just so we're clear, I can put remains in the bag of holding and not bust it with a rib bone. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not gonna.
If you're getting to the point where it's getting full, then you have to start wearing. But before then, no.
Okay, making sure.
This
'Cause
isn't the void.
I was told no pointy objects, so
No-
making sure
no
no
blades.
no finger bones and okay.
Shoulder.
Well,
Shoulder blade.
I feel so much more nimble and light.
It's like, hey, if you can't have sharp objects, these cheekbones aren't going in. Oh,
Or these teeth.
we're bad.
That's why we hang out together.
Where's my nose?
Are you getting all of them? I don't think you can afford them all. Oh, no.
You don't think?
You got some of the cheaper ones, yeah. Alright. So you're getting a hat?
Hat, one pot of awakening,
Ooh.
and the
You
wind
can keep that card.
So what's the damage on Volk's blood axe?
Oh.
One-handed axe.
One-handed axe. What's a one-handed axe?
Yeah, I didn't look it up.
All right, Dave. Do you want to know the cantrips that I have?
I've got a list here.
That's a great axe.
Because
battle axe.
I've used them all in front of you.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be a. Oh yeah, that one.
We'll
Wouldn't be
get
And
there
it's a versatile, so you can make it a D10 if you wield it with both hands.
With the shield?
No.
See, I don't know. Like, all right, +1, I get temporary hit points, but I need to borrow 1,000 gold pieces from somebody. So what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm coming up doing.
You can have
Save
1,000
one.
for me.
What?
I'm at 13,700 and I'm done spending.
I should actually.
Have
keep
you read that?
track.
This is what he's trying to get.
I read it, but I guess I didn't look at it close enough. But I mean, whatever. Like you
I
said,
get
it's...
10 hit points and healing
Oh
potions.
yeah, I read that. I was thinking that would have been good for Joe Rag. No,
Oh,
that-
because
that-
he's never given up on a fight before.
yeah, that's definitely good for our tank though. So
Okay, so, like, what if I drop the axe?
What do you mean?
Well, like, how long does the curse last for?
am I subtracting 1,000 gold?
I mean, while you're
Yes, please.
fighting
Okay.
a creature.
That's why I'm fighting the creature.
Yeah, whatever creature you've attacked, you are now compelled to continue fighting it.
What if I drop the axe?
You wouldn't.
What if I did?
What if they disarm me?
Stop metagaming!
You would still want to fight them.
Okay.
As long as you're attuned to it. You would have to drop your attunement.
Okay. So.
Which, I don't know if it's easy to drop attunement.
What's that? It is. As long as you just like spend a short rest tuning to something new, you can drop one of your old ones.
There.
Quick question: you took the cards away. How much were the Pot of Awakening and the hat?
200, 600.
Thank you.
So, like, are you just gonna have like
So
a
you're
happy
growing your own
plan?
little group.
Yes.
It's one of the shrubs that you fought.
Okay.
The awakened shrub.
Okay. So he's just gonna have like a plant or like a potted plant following him around.
Well, it's going to be growing at first.
Yeah.
He has to like spend like 30 days.
After 30 days, it gets out and it can walk away.
I'm Groot.
It can just follow you. It's just a traveling bush. Like,
Yeah, I'm just making sure I read that right. So I got to make sure when I cast Blight that he's nowhere around. Otherwise, he's just gonna like disappear.
Oh, it's not an AOE, is it? It's just a single target.
But I'm just you know.
just accidentally hurt Dave's feelings.
He sees me. He sees me cast Blight. He's like, ah!
I was expecting you to get mad. It's like, oh, he can walk around town with a murderous shrub, but
No, I'm not concerned about that.
No.
Joe Rag, he would have liked that item. He would have thought it was hilarious, but sorry,
I didn't write on the card, but just to specify, if it doesn't have an order, it just does nothing. It just acts like a shrub.
Cool.
I'm gonna shrub right here.
I didn't think I needed to specify that. It's like it doesn't just go around screwing up stuff. It's like, I'm a shrub.
All things considered, it just
Please close your door.
it's gonna fit my aesthetic for my character eventually. So if everything pulls together the way I want it to.
Oh yeah, because you're a bit naturey, aren't you?
Yep. Ranger.
Everybody forgets.
I know, I play him way too much like a bard.
Yeah, the not bard ranger.
Okay, that's actually not as bad.
Why don't you track for us, Dave?
I tried that before and it failed royally.
What was that?
He asked why I don't track things for us.
Everyone's convinced you just don't know what class you are. He's a bard that keeps trying to tell people he's a ranger.
Did we level up last time?
I spent enough
Yeah.
time.
Are we level 7 now?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I spent enough time in the Feywild. I'm a ranger, damn it.
All right. Well, this is all going on. Otherin wandered out of Jeremy's place since he's not exactly interested in Jeremy's wares.
Okay.
He went for the what time of day is it? Was it still daytime?
When you get back, it would be mid-morning.
Okay. So yeah, I'm heading for like the
You walk out into the Mages Guild
Yep.
and are you heading out of the Mages Guild?
I know I've been here a few times. I know where I'm going. I'm heading for like the commerce area that I've been here before.
As you pass by, a few people wave, oh, it's Jeremy's back. You exit. As you come out into the main market fair, you find it is much busier, much more crowded than the last time you guys are there. You see whole new wagons, lots of people going around. Seems like people are setting up for
Is it all in the
stuff.
Mage Guild?
Hmm?
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the commerce area of the Mage Guild that I went before.
There's like, okay, no, not in the Mage Guild. Well, it's a bit busier in the Mage Guild. You notice a couple new faces. There was only like a dozen or so mages in there previously. There's, just in the lobby alone, there's like 20 people.
I just try and get somebody's attention and ask if that tiefling that I talked to before is there again or available.
Yeah. After a few moments, the tiefling gentleman, whose name I remember. This is the one you purchased from previously, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
So that is Quo Wen, who comes out a bit more meager and reserved since the last time you saw him in the. You saw him in court with Lord Hector. He was the one who was apparently had his brain washed and couldn't remember. His investigation was corrupted. But he's. Oh, it's good to see you again.
We have brought more business.
Fantastic. What are you looking to buy today? Enchantments made or anything going on?
Yes, recently, I have acquired some funds and would like to better outfit myself.
Of course, a smart idea.
You want fun?
I was wondering how much it would cost.
1 second. She's not. Oh, good. It started back up right for me to say that. Thanks.
Well, you can always edit that out.
Nope, I'm not that good at this. All right. I get like maybe 2 hours in, and it's like last 30 minutes is I'm sure it was fine.
Arthur just hands him a list he's written down. I was wondering how much it would cost to procure these.
Let's see. +1 studded armor. A new weapon. Are you unsatisfied with the short sword?
Oh no, the rapier has been performing brilliantly. This enchantment will be a little bit for the safety of us and our team.
Well, before I get anything up, the Raven's Rest has been asking about you. I think you should probably stop by there before you make any purchases.
Oh.
There's a bit of a knowing look, like, I think we have some opportunities you should probably check out.
Ah, the nice lady.
Yes, the church, if you remember the offer, they tend to take care of the... You're hungry? Would you like dinner? Grab a pizza sauce. Oh, no, around. Other side. Thank you. Go! What are you doing, kid? Alright, I get all my stuff back.
Here's a plate, you impossible child.
Yeah.
Alright, we can go upstairs. Well, then get your food. Alright, I wasn't that hungry.
That was productive.
Okay.
Right. With this news, Arthur just starts heading over to the church.
Okay.
We can cut to the others for while he's traveling if we...
Yeah. What are you guys up to? You still checking out your stuff? You can take time to attune to your items. If that's what you're...
I'm gonna
Okay,
put
so
my
you
head
do
in
have
it.
some extra.
I'm attuning as well.
I'm attuning.
Also, like
Take
I
some
said,
time to look over.
Just a
your-
little meditation circle in Jeremy's.
Mr. Fox, if you need some info on what you've witnessed cast by me, at least I can fill you in on my cantrips that I've cast.
So as soon as you attune to Volk's Blood Axe, you see for a moment, like the demonic head that is the piece that holds the axe blade itself, like starts chewing on the axe blade itself. And it's unsettling, but you're like, sweet.
I just thought of something. With this item that lets you guys copy cantrips, does that mean you both can cast Eldritch Blast now, or
Well,
Eldritch Blast.
does it
or is it
specify?
only wizard and
I
bard
think it's
spells?
wizard and bard.
Wizard and Bard
Yes.
cantrips.
Yeah.
Dang it.
So, unfortunately, no. But as you... Let me actually get it correct this time. As you go out into the main thoroughfare,
Yes.
or Lubang, you notice a large crowd of people. A lot of the stalls and things are making add-ons and stuff like that. There's a lot of work going on in town, and you see at the center, near the center of town, off from the market, you see setup is, I forget what the word for it is, but a short construction with 5 people
Scaffolding.
hung from it.
Fortified? No.
No, it's a
Stage?
it was a stage and 5 corpses hang.
Oh,
stage.
gallows.
Yes, that was it. There's a gallows set up just off of the
Oh, really?
marketplace itself.
Are they using those corpses?
You're not there. You don't see
Oh,
this yet.
okay.
As you see the gallows with 5 bodies strung up.
Does he see the spirits around them?
What a ghastly sight. Still wearing that smile.
You make your way through and into the church, and you're greeted and welcomed when you get there. As after a bit of conversation, understanding that they were looking for you, you're escorted into a back room, still in the upper part of the church, where you get to have a meeting with the head of the church, Janice Brightbird.
Yep.
And the lovely creepy lady. As you sit down in her office. Oh, it's good to see you again, Lothran. How have you been?
Not lots of bug bites. Steamy jungle. White Tower.
Wonderful. Well, have you come about our offer to join? We were looking for you. It seemed you were out with Jeremy again.
Yes, he's my current employer. But I did think of your offer.
Well, I was hoping that you might be willing to join in a group we have. While there is no official title, as technically you can't be recognized as this, the Raven's Talon is a group of talented individuals like yourself who have unique abilities that can come in handy when necessary. It does come with some benefits. If you're interested, we give out some jobs for helping to remove any various dark and terrible things in the world. You can do great service. We also give out some equipment for it, and there will be training available at any point if you need any help with your roguelike abilities.
I'm happy to help.
Well, commitment to the Raven Queen requires a week's long meditation, after which you will be gifted a cloak of darkness, which can give you mechanically advantage in stealth and moonlight.
Oh, nice.
And a moon dagger, which glows in the presence of undead.
Oh boy.
And gives you advantage in perception.
So it's just going to be perpetually glowing then.
But it also gives you advantage.
It's gonna look cool.
It gives you advantage in perception checks against undead, and you are immune to surprise against the undead.
Nice.
Damn it! There goes my surprising him.
Joe birthday
Trips to
surprise
the bathroom.
parties.
Yeah, it's a version of the
Yeah.
Dagger of Warning,
But
so I
against
thought you
undead.
should probably check this out first. So if you're interested, we can begin that process whenever you have time.
I can begin immediately.
All right. Lead you down into a darker chamber, into the crypts underneath. She points out as she's going, that passageway you found, that was designed originally for the Raven's Talon. A bit of secrecy. We don't engage actively in the murder of things, but as the need arises. The Raven Queen pulls many threads of many lives, and some need to be cut shorter, a bit shorter than they were planning. And that's where you would come in. And she leads you down into another secret entrance that leads to a stairwell down further, and there's like a training grounds down there. And you see a few other people dressed in dark leathers and things like that, trying on mannequins and stuff like that,
Nice.
doing some things, and she introduces you to Ivanka, who is at least a member of the Raven's Talon. They don't really go into their structure too much. And we'll come back to you. You're having a conversation with her about the expectations and things like that. She's not very pleased with your affiliation to some other members, but likes the idea of you being able to keep an eye on that whole situation. So goes through. Like I said, you can get any sort of training. They have the experts to train you in any of the rogue skills
Nice.
that you don't already have. You can spend a week to try to train on that. And they take you into a different place where you're literally just going to be in like meditation for a week. So
Yep.
You're done with this session. Go home, Mike. The rest of you, while he's doing that, have finished attuning to your various items and things like that. As you get sweet stuff, you're little wing boots for a second. As soon as you sort of connect to them, start fluttering for a minute, and you can hover off the ground. What are we doing? I guess you both have the ridiculous hat. You didn't get a hat, did you? You got the hat. Did you get the hat?
Yeah, I got the hat.
All right. So
I
you
got
both
awesome headbands.
sweet matching hats.
All right.
Dingling.
So, like I said,
And you have a cool headband.
Hell yeah.
I forgot what song.
here's if you want to hand this over
Duh.
to Dave or to the
You see me
my
of
cantrips or what you've seen me cast.
It's like an all-seeing, like Egyptian eye thing.
I'm gonna wear it backwards.
Ooh.
That way.
So you just
eyes
had the
behind
flaps
me.
in your front.
Oh, is that how the headband was?
Yeah, it's a headband, man.
I didn't know if it was like a sweatband. Like a
Oh no, this is a karate headband right here.
I
Nice.
think which ones you actually cast in this.
I've used all of them.
Yeah,
Have you used them
yeah.
all?
Yep.
He-
I've used all my cantrips.
He loves a cantrip.
You have Toll the Dead now too.
Can do cantrips.
All right. So Jeremy definitely has used Create Bonfire.
Oh yeah, he has.
Create bonfire, firebolt, prestidigitation.
I have that.
So you have access to prestidigitation.
So do I. Like it's
Oh,
already
yeah.
on my list.
I think we
So
all already had that.
so the Create Bonfire and Firebolt are ones
Yeah,
that I don't have.
I think that's all that he's used.
Okay.
in front of you.
That's-
So,
that's fine.
I don't know if
Got a few more. But...
I don't know if Rob's seen me cast this, but you've seen me cast Dancing Lights, so you have that one.
Sweet.
Ooh, nice.
I was gonna say we all just like cast all of our stuff while we're here and just trade all the stuff we know. I was gonna ask Jeremy to cast some things.
Would you like to?
Yes, or yes, if he's willing to, could you
Do a
cast?
persuasion check. He's a busy man. He doesn't have all day to
If you
cast
don't need a
cantrips.
persuasion check on me, I will show you everything that I've got.
Whoa.
Yes, I know that came off a little wrong.
Can I just stay here until I pass? I mean,
He gets annoyed and kicks you out.
So I've actually got work to do. But...
what if I give you 100 gold, Jeremy? Can I have you cast some things?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He shows you mending, light, message, and control flames.
Okay.
You're a firebender now.
All right. So I'm sorry. So I'm writing it down. So
Oh, he
Alright.
just. It's literally he can make a bonfire and then move it.
Yep.
and now so can I. All right. So mending, light, control flames. What
And
else?
there was one more, I think.
Mending light.
Message,
Message. All right.
which is literally like, Psst, hey, okay. Then you respond back. Oh. All right. Anybody else heading out into the town square?
I would like to head out into the town square after.
Jeremy grabs you real quick, and he's like, "We should probably stop by, say hello to the Mages Guild. They've been yelling at me about that a lot, and they said I wouldn't be allowed back if I didn't say hello first. So we're gonna stop by."
All right. Fair enough.
You stop by and get lectured for about an hour with
Did
Jeremy.
we pass the corpses hanging?
No, you didn't ever even made out the Mage's Tower yet.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Fair enough.
You're getting talking to by Karen Osmith, who's just lecturing the both of you. It's like, you're supposed to tell me when you're leaving and all this shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting ready to get like
Yeah.
confrontational here. Okay,
No.
never mind.
No, it's not about necromancy.
Okay. Fair enough.
For the record, she kind of had your back.
Thank you.
If you recall, she was like, he didn't hide it. He was just really, really about his necromancy.
Yeah, I'm out to prove that, I can control undead. Don't worry about it.
She does give you the warnings again, for the love of God.
Keep those things hidden.
Keep it to yourself.
Sure. I'll do that.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
You will. And then you're allowed to leave.
All right. Now do I see the corpses hanging?
Yes.
Oh no.
All right.
There's bodies hanging out
Is there anybody like,
Watching.
not watching, but making sure nobody takes them?
Oh no.
There's no guards or anything around it.
Okay.
Every now and then you'll see somebody throw like a tomato at it or something.
Oh, no.
But it's like right in the middle of town. So
Yeah,
it's kinda
but
hard
it's
to-
also like
Yeah, busy thoroughfare.
it's mid morning. Okay.
Yeah, mid-morning,
Persuasion
busy.
check. I'm taking the bodies down.
I mean,
It's city work.
so I guess like the Raven Church would be the ones who would probably get dibs on these things.
Oh no.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna walk over there and, inquire.
You get the look as soon as you start approaching. Oh, shit.
Look, I'm playing by your guys' rules, all right?
Yeah.
I'm not stealing anything. Just perhaps if you're not going to do anything with those, can I get like one maybe?
They will be available to you tomorrow.
Thank you. Nice doing business with you as always.
It is not. Please go.
Why are your pants glowing?
What?
I assumed like all the Ravens people carried all the glowy daggers that he has now.
Oh no,
That's only members
Okay.
of the Talons.
All right, never mind. Excuse me. Sorry.
You also don't know.
Scrap that from the internet. Sorry. My bad.
Making your way downtown. What are you up to, Kiefer?
Well, I'm gonna be looking for some employment. Just a couple odd jobs to get a chance to test out some of this new gear.
Who are you asking?
So, I don't know. Like, well, I guess asking around the tavern.
You head back to your old stomping grounds and ask around the tavern. Go ahead and roll persuasion
Persuasion. I'm gonna persuade you to get me a job.
or intimidation. I mean, you're asking for the in on stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, get a
I
plus.
didn't say it would be hard.
I get a +0 in both, so
Hey, look at you.
10.
Oh,
That's
look at you. That is very even-keeled.
Yeah, it was very neutral.
Not very persuasive or off-putting. You ask about the barkeep specifically. Keep an eye out for any valuable booze. He will pay top dollar. There's going to be a festival coming into town at the end of the month, and he really wants to stock up on something that isn't the garbage ale that he has, which somebody next to him is just like, this is your beer. And he's like, yeah, and it's garbage, and you still buy it. So some of the locals might be looking for help setting up stops, any sort of assistance you can get to help them get attention from the incoming visitors, although I doubt they can pay too much. Also with that, you hear the Empire is beginning to mobilize their armies again. People are beginning to murmur about an invasion into the wildlands. The Empire invading into the wildlands again. If so, there will be mercenary work, both domestic and abroad, coming soon. But he doesn't know about anybody needing, something killed at this point.
Okay.
I would like to interject here so basically, anytime that I create skeletons from now on, I teach them all a secret handshake that involves a fist bump and hand slaps.
I mean, that
Sounds
good to
like
know.
cracking knuckles,
They're
but-
not very smart.
That's why I said I'm going to teach them every time I make skeletons. I take like 5 minutes to be like, all right, guys. Yeah, like when I say secret handshake, they know what to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I get to know the reason, or will that come up?
That'll come up.
Okay.
Why do I get the feeling this is like for a Final Fantasy type celebration?
How long are you spending in the bar?
Probably the rest of the night.
All right. What are you up to? I mean, you went with him for a little bit, but they sort of got sidetracked. And Peaches is going back to her room. She's like, I need a rest. This is garbage. I hate the jungle. I think I have malaria.
Well, like I said, some of my plans might be scrapped because I don't have as much gold as I did, but I'm still going to inquire about any sort of housing in the
How much do you need?
Villager area.
I love how he's just a banker now.
Like I said, I wanted a bag of holding.
Like I said, yeah.
I
A
assume
man of simple
I still
needs
have
who
a
needs
good bit.
bodies and bags.
I assume if he has a house,
Some bags.
I assume if he has a house, it's a community house, or
Absolutely.
I'll help fund the house
So
and be a landowner.
give me a general persuasion check. You're just grabbing some people, getting directions to who you should ask, and figure out what's going on.
Let's see. General persuasion. Dang, I'm not very persuasive here. That's going to be a 5 total.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah.
People are like off put by you stopping them, like, excuse me, we're busy, and they just sort of brush past you. It seems like a lot of these people weren't here for your performances, so they don't really recognize you, and they're not as friendly as you're a bit used to. So you can pick a spot to go ask somebody, but they may not know shit.
I don't know. I figure I might ask in the Mages Guild if they know.
And stop by the Mages Guild, and your association with some of the members, you could probably rent a room out in the Mages Tower. Pretty strict on all the rules, but it is room and board.
Yeah, the
But
only problem
it would
is
be it would
I
be
want
renting.
I want something, 1, owned potentially, and 2, something a little closer to the commoners.
You bring that up, and it's like, well, if you're looking to like purchase housing, you would need to get an audience with somebody working under Lord Hector.
Ooh.
That's good. I need to see him too.
Because land purchase is
Let me do the talking.
land purchase is a bit out of the like commoner forte.
So I'm working on that. I need to go talk to some people.
Oh no.
But you do get an idea of some of the prices. If you're looking for like commoner housing, you can almost certainly afford it. It's to own the house outright, probably be like maybe 100 gold, depending on the house.
Well,
If you're looking for something big enough for like all of you, maybe a bit more than that. But
Okay.
like that's like commoners getting up that much money is a lot.
Oh yeah.
So what about like a mid tier, like
It goes up there. They
Let's not do anything until I have my discussion.
Well, to be fair, I still have a good bit of gold on me, so
I mean,
I could definitely go up a tier on this.
I've already made you privy to my ideas about my ambitions here. My ambitions are politics.
Yeah, you haven't asked around about that.
That's why I said he wanted to see Lord Hector. I would like to go inquire with the nobility about how I could join their cool kids club.
Oh no.
Are you heading? You bringing your buddy?
I'll let him tag along, but
I can help
Separate
him.
business.
let me get this taken care of before you go into your thing, because I don't want to get sent away before I get to speak my
Look.
piece.
I'm fine dealing with these people. They just have to let me talk.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of times they don't like to hear what you have to say, so
That's rude,
Choose your
but
words
also
carefully.
true. But yes, but I mean, look.
So you inquire with the guard on your persuasion check.
okay. I haven't done too great with these. So
I assist.
Far.
All right, you're getting an assist.
You can do it.
All right, so let's see.
You can do it. That's how you're assisting. You get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
Nope.
That didn't help.
Damn it.
But
God, Dave, Jesus.
that's
This is why you
going to
rolled
be
those
12
dice
though.
12. All right. He sort of looks you over and is like, "Well, I guess you probably could afford it. All right. We'll see what we can do." And you two are escorted up towards the.
A 6.
No, they are told to stay. He's not bringing a crowd. It's like who is speaking your piece? You have business. You have business as well, sir.
Am I within 100 feet of my skeletons?
At the moment, yeah.
After...
You won't be, no.
All right, everyone in the bag.
As this guard watches, in a combination of confusion and horror, has 4 individuals climb into a bag. They're not living, so they can totally just stand in the bag. And they go in.
This is like the horror that is clown cars.
Right? I'm glad you said it, because
I need a
thinking-
persuasion check to see if you'll allow whatever abomination you are past at this point. Because that's a weird thing to do in public.
Can I cast like prestidigitation or something and mess with his senses or something?
That's not-
That's not how that works.
Why can't it be how it works?
You create a bonfire?
I'm working on it. I'm still writing down my stuff here. All right. 8 plus.
Hey!
Where's my stat sheet? All right. Charisma Are you going to assist?
Sure.
All right.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
Let me see. What is my persuasion? 0. Okay, yeah. All right. So 8 or 13.
There you go.
A little bit better than you. Just a little.
So you're just like, it's
I'm
cool.
betrayed by the dice
And then
rolls.
he's like, it's just like a magic trick.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right.
Are my skeletons like? Can I just take them out like already summoned, or are they
Yeah,
disassembled? Oh, cool. Okay.
Not disassembled.
This
they
is awesome.
climbed in there.
All right.
That's great.
All right.
As you walk your way up, you are led to the front. Please don't play on the stairs.
I just hope their hoods don't come off when they come out of the bag.
Ooh. And outside of the... You aren't let into the main area, but a representative comes out and speaks to you. A very noble-looking gentleman and with all the frills and whatnot.
Oh, God.
With the chin just out to here. Comes the group. No.
I knew it.
What is it I can do for you today?
I'd like to purchase some housing. I've been in this town for a little while. I've gotten to know some people, and I want to set up some roots. You know.
Well, fantastic. We just had a few things open up.
Don't like this guy.
What were you looking for? What's your price range?
Anything in the 1,000 gold range?
1,000 gold. Oh.
Big customer.
Mm.
But still among the commoners. Commoners are fun.
Oh, if you say so, I wouldn't know.
I think you just hurt your
Does
station.
not approve of that one.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but this guy probably had a stroke.
And he gives you some of the information. You can make the purchase now if you're interested. For 1,000 gold, you have a decent little estate. It would have individual rooms for all of you, a kitchen, a larder, and a basement.
Okay.
Unfurnished presently.
That's fair.
But it is... Here, I'll literally show you on the map. It would be close to this side over here.
Okay, so
Yeah. A bigger piece off the road, so there's like a sort of side alley you take to it. It's got like a little garden out front. It's a nice little house. It's put together. It's nice. It's clearly the nicest house in that spot.
Cool. I like the garden idea.
Can we go half
Our
these
place to-
on this
Sure.
just for the time being? Because my ambitions may require land ownership at some point. So just until I get that smoothed out.
he wants
Otherwise,
his name on the deed.
So yeah, you are. Go ahead and list in your inventory. Deed to slaughterhouse.
oh, cool. We're naming it that.
Nope. That's what it was called.
So like, am I like a cosign on this thing or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So both of your names are on the deed to the slaughterhouse. Are you going to inquire why it's called
I am
slaughterhouse?
absolutely going to inquire why it's called slaughterhouse.
Well, a bit unfortunately, the last owners you may have witnessed hanging in the town square, affiliated with some of that nasty necromancer business, and it seems to have gathered itself a bit of a...
Do they come with the house?
No, like this house was probably owned by those people that were hanging.
But did they come with the house?
No.
You are.
Sir, are you quite all right?
You've already been promised the bodies. Why would you ask that? But I can.
You're not there, you hush.
I know.
I'm a medical examiner, and I was very curious about their existence before they were ended
They
prematurely.
died by hanging, and they were no good.
All right, fair enough. That is all.
Did you have any other business here today? You did.
I do have more business.
Oh no.
Well,
Do I have the deed in here?
You did, yes.
All right.
The exchange is made.
I'm inching towards the door.
You are informed there is like a yearly tax of 10 gold.
Okay.
I think I can handle your
Yeah.
attacks. Which
It's a formality.
I have an idea how this is going to work. Okay, so I press the dictation so my voice comes out like yours.
Oh, no.
Hello!
Well, hello.
Ah, this is wonderful!
Oh, that's fantastic.
I know, right? Alright, now that we're your friends, how does one become neat like you and so wealthy and noble?
One is born to privilege, sir.
For those of us who are less well off as you and have to fake this wonderful, illustrious voice, how would a commoner such as myself,
I'm sorry.
how would a commoner such as myself even begin to go down the path of the nobility as such as yourself?
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Tessie is flattered.
Alright, that is going to be a 15.
Okay.
Very nice. He goes and to tell you about how the noble houses of the empire were formed. It is a long and drawn-out story.
Oh god.
I need a follow-up history check.
Alright, this might be something that I actually can add to.
History should be good.
History, I can add...
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Constitution
Ooh,
save
I got 5.
to avoid falling asleep.
15 plus 5, so 20.
I failed.
You lose track real quick.
Oh no, he's asleep in the corner.
Don't mind my little fox friend.
It's so pretty.
I know, right?
I want the such as he is.
So he spends time to explain to you a bit of the origins of the empire itself and the emperor. And this continent that you're on, the mainland empire, was once known as Dragon's Roost.
Okay.
And it was infested with chromatic dragons.
Oh god.
The emperor led the small tribes of people. He consolidated the tribes and led them and systematically murdered every dragon on the continent. Yes, and yeah, he goes into a little bit about how the emperor's a fucking badass. He single-handedly killed several of them, and all of the tribes that joined him, the ones that helped him slay dragons, became the nobility. So to become a noble, you have to kill an adult dragon.
Oh wow.
So you've killed
Or you're
dragon.
born into it.
Yeah.
But that's how the families start. One person
Gets a noble title.
and then the family becomes nobility.
inherits it. Yeah.
I see. So, how do your laws work around here? Politics, as you may call them. Like, is it the noble houses?
Well, the Emperor rules all of the Empire and makes claim for all of the prime material plane.
Ooh.
Some just haven't caught on yet, and we make sure to educate them.
It's made the Empire.
Well, make note
Yeah,
of this.
that's the Empire. That's where they're a little bit evil. It's like, no, everything's the Empire. You just don't know
it yet.
That's fine.
But they're really good when they take over.
Manifest destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair for an empire, I guess.
Yeah. And in this world, that's actually really nice. It's kind of necessary for the most part. How what were we talking
What
about?
about, like, local governance? Are there
Oh.
mayors?
Lord Hector rules locally. He controls the area of the region, and there are several nobles that are vassals to him.
I see. Ooh.
He does have a small council around him, usually experts from the Mages Guild and the local church, and a few from the nobility serve as well. They decide on the laws, but in the end, Lord Hector gets the final say for the local laws in the area, unless the Emperor so deems to override.
How is this council appointed?
It is appointed by Lord Hector or the Emperor himself. I believe our newest member, Yon Greenleaf, may be aware of him.
Possibly.
He was it's the investigator.
Okay.
He was sent by the Emperor himself to look after things.
What can you tell me about the representative from the Mages Guild?
Oh, lovely lady. Yeah, Lorna Goodjoy. bit on bad terms at the moment with Lord Hector, since the whole skerfuffle over the necromancy now.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Oh, necromancers, I know. Dreadful.
I know, right?
dreadful. I need a deception.
Deception check.
19.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
At least your dice roll pretty good. He knows his politics.
Yeah, he just goes in. Generally, there is a reserved spot on, because there's several kings. Lord Hector is the king in this region, and there are kings in different regions. He goes on to say there's 5 on the mainland where you're at. This is basically dead center in the mainland. And every king has a council, and usually there is a spot held for some sort of mage affiliation and some spot that is held for religious affiliation, and then the rest are nobility or whatever. But there's no set standard for a council. It's whatever the local authority or the emperor deems is necessary.
I see. I appreciate the information, good sir.
Absolutely. Well, you have a wonderful day.
You too.
Oh my god.
And he turns and enters the palace. And you are escorted promptly out.
Alright, so you just gotta kill a dragon.
There's other avenues to this. But,
In your time in the tavern, after a little bit, Jan appears. Just sort of, you're drinking, and you just look over, and Jan's right next to you, like, wow. How have you been?
Slugfest.
How have you been?
Oh, I found myself a sturdy stool and a wet drink. I can't be too bad.
Wonderful. How's your companions and your travels been?
Oh,
I see you heeded my advice and made scarce for a little. Anything entertaining?
no, nothing too entertaining. I got this really cool axe. This really badass headband of badassness.
I mean, that seems entertaining. And that's a wonderful headband. That is a horrifying looking axe. It's proactively chewing on its blade.
Yeah.
Oh, does it always do that?
Yeah, as long as I've known it.
Oh. Interesting.
Mhm.
Wait, fuck, that's not his voice at all. Fuck.
I don't remember what his voice sounds
Russian?
like.
Russianish.
Yeah,
Yes, oh, that's horrifying. You have any business in town? You interested?
Oh yeah. Always looking to fill my purse with some coin. What do you have?
Well, I have some things that might be available. You've proven to be quite a worthwhile asset in town. I was interested if maybe you were a few gold pieces in your hand. Some activities if you're interested. Some of the local hunters tell me in the forest to the south of Brisbane, there's been a monstrous presence, some kind of creature. It's been making hunting difficult in the region for a while, but it is now causing problem along the road and with the upcoming festival, it is a distraction that we do not want. I could offer you a small payment if you're willing to go and take care of the creature.
You know what? I think I would like to fill my time. That sounds very fun.
And I need a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 19. So plus whatever.
And there was another matter, actually. I was wondering if you could handle it as a personal favor.
Oh.
In my investigations, I've come across another organization. They don't seem to have any relation to the cult or necromancy or anything of the sort, so it's technically out of my purview. But There is a group called the River Serpents that seems to be operating in town. Thieves and smugglers. Usually I can turn a blind eye to such things. It's small crimes, and often they do not result to violence. But recently they have disrespected a mural of the Emperor.
Uh-oh.
It was gilded in gold, and they've stripped it of that gold. Now, Lord Hector considers it just another theft, but I personally cannot stand to see the image of the Grand Emperor of the Empire so thoroughly disrespected. And while I cannot offer payment, it would be a personal favor to me if you could root out and take care of their leader, Viper, he calls himself. So if you in your travels you stumbled across it, if you could,
I'll keep my ear out.
I appreciate it. Are you going to be in town for the festival?
I believe so. Like, I don't think we're planning to go anywhere.
Oh, wonderful. You know, I hear rumors amongst the guards that they were thinking of starting the competition of the room for the festival. A bit of an arena, perhaps a bit of a fighting field, champion and a purse. They asked me if I would participate, but honestly, it's a bit beneath me. I'm here on more official matters, but you know, perhaps if a friend was there, it might be worth a bit of exercise.
I mean, I'm always up for a good fight.
Oh, then I shall meet you there, friend. I look forward to it.
So
His drinks are on me.
I would have loved the
Gets
tournament
up
arc
and
for Joe
leaves.
Rag.
nice.
I want a tournament arc for Joe Rag at some point.
You'll have to find a town.
Yes!
I know the next campaign.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, no.
As Jan leaves, the barkeep pushes over 2 mugs, and he's just like, I figured. All right. You're spending some time communing with the Raven Queen. So you're down in a bit of a pit. There's a small shrine. Masked woman, black feathers, and then like the image of threads and things like that spanned out from around her. You close your eyes and begin to try to meditate on it. I need a religion check.
12.
You try to reach out as they instructed you to, because you have to make contact with the Raven Queen, who will bless you to join them.
My mind's not fully in it yet, but I'm just like muttering to myself under my breath, it's like, this is just like back home.
And yeah, you're very comfortable down in the crypts, which they know usually leaves people sort of anxious or off put by it, but you're like, this is great.
This is how I spent my childhood.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, that's weird. Even some of them, who are people who live in the crypt now, are just like, ooh. And they continue on for a bit, and not much going on there. You two make it back from your little bonanza with your friends. And,
Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, excuse me. I canceled the presidentation.
Okay, so how much was my part in that purchase?
500 and 500, I believe.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You went halvesies.
Halfsies, yes.
You can mark it on the map.
I guess we should perhaps tell the other people once we see them that we have common lodging.
Absolutely.
All right.
Then we're staying in an inn?
All right, so apparently
You're welcome to have your own inn room if you want, but
You're the one with the star.
I either need to kill a dragon, marry a noble, or either cooperate with Miss Mage, or it's going to be a tough sell trying to convince the person who knows I'm a necromancer to replace somebody who he's agitated with dealing with necromancy.
Yeah, it was sort of revealed to you. Jon is not considered a noble, but he does serve on the council.
Right.
And head of the Raven's Nest is nobility, but the head of the Mages Guild is not a nobility either.
But she currently has the position.
Yeah, because she's the head mage of the Mages Guild. She holds the
Big wig in town.
magic position in the council. Because they need somebody who knows something about magic to advise them for magic.
All right. So who's doing what? You're getting shitty at a bar.
I'm training.
You're
meditating for now.
Yeah, you're meditating.
I need to find a carpenter who can make a palanquin.
This is going to be so horrifying in what it actually
Give me
is.
a general intelligence check.
Oh, I should be good at this. 9 plus
Generally.
Yeah.
That'll do. You work your way through. There is a carpenter in town.
His necromancer wants to ride a palanquin through town being carried by his skeletons.
What's a palanquin?
The big platform being carried by people.
No.
You find a guy. He can do it for you.
Okay.
With like. You want like you want like a fancy doodle-da-da, or are you just trying to get carried around?
I'm trying to. Okay, so
You want one of those ones with like pillars and curtains?
are we taking the strength into account of the skeletons?
Oh, it's a good point.
I mean, with 4 of them, you should be able to carry something sizable.
Just as long
Especially
as
puny wizards.
They don't really get tired.
yeah, like you're gonna tell me the dimensions that my skeletons can carry.
Well, we're assuming something that your skeletons could carry, and now we're talking about like how fancy do you want it to be in those dimensions? So, do you want it to be like velvet seats, a curtain, that kind of stuff, or do you just need a chair that's comfy?
I would like a velvet chair, but I don't need curtains. I want people to see me because I need to.
We're doing mid-range here. It could be, we'll say 100 gold.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. It's going to take them a minute.
Maybe a little roof so I don't get rained on.
So
110.
So a box without curtains.
There you go.
Well, just make it quick.
I'm spending a lot of money. I don't have an eraser.
So you're just saying, I'm spending a lot of money I don't have.
No, I'm
Going into personal debt and D&D.
I'm down to 12,090 gold right now.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
That's what you do. That's what you do.
12,000?
No, wait, never mind. No, I'm sorry.
1,200.
I read it wrong. My bad.
You
I
go
read
into
it.
debt relief.
I read it very wrong.
You take on commoners' debts, you pay it off, and then you charge the most low monthly fee.
Are you starting a loan shark business?
No. It's debt relief.
Well, yeah, but what happens when they don't pay?
Well,
Do skeletons come and break people's knees?
And then I
it
fixed them.
depends. Depends on what.
That's going to cost you extra. Oh, that's awful.
That is amazing. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be going halfsies on this house, aren't I?
We go in. I break their legs, and you let them sit there in agony until they agree to pay, and then you heal them.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
then we, if they don't pay, we do it
Diego is
again.
looking horrified at this.
I mean, I see no downside.
So we're going to have to change some alignments here.
I don't know if
We're completely neutral. We're offering a service to those who need,
I'm chaotic
That is
good.
not neutral.
which is good.
I don't know if he could really heal them though. I mean, these are regular people. They're not adventurers. They don't have levels. They don't have hit dice.
I can bone mend.
Then
Mending doesn't work on bones.
Ah.
I'm a necromancer.
Also, that
It's
wouldn't
like
be
I could
cute.
walk on
You just
it.
like fuse the bones together wrong. So now their legs are just
Right.
permanently
Yeah.
straight. They don't have knees anymore.
Fine, sir. I am a skilled necromancer. All right, I deal
I need
exclusively
a medicine check right now.
exclusively in bone.
You deal
Exclusively, he's like, oh, I can walk again.
What's all
but
this meat bits on
it
the
started
outside?
to
That's my
smell
leg.
Oh.
Oh my god. Just imagine the necromancer doctor who's just like, it's just a cut. My arm's getting ready to fall. I fused the bone. You're fine. But I'm bleeding. It's only blood.
that's great.
That's just an unnecessary water weight.
Don't worry. They all become bones eventually. Well, we're officially monsters.
Hey, not me. Well, in a way, I am.
Yeah, you're your own kind.
Give it time, you'll get there.
I'm the creepy kind.
All right. Anybody else doing some shit?
I have a few more things I'm looking to purchase.
Surprisingly,
I still have cash.
I'll be getting some
Thank
training
you for
done once I'm through this meditation.
Okay. What are you looking to buy?
Okay, so some simple furnishings for the house.
Okay.
So,
well, let's just rack up the whole thing so I can tell you an amount.
So just
Palanquins in every room.
yeah, basically just to get beds in each room, some seats in the sitting room and dining area, and potentially a guard dog, but that's optional. I want to make use of my speak with animals, so I'm getting an animal companion for the house.
Guard dog isn't too expensive, so a little additional price. Do you want anything for the kitchen?
Sure. Some pots and pans to cook stuff.
And you want to supply like food supplies?
Absolutely.
Okay. So setting up the house, proper furnishing, nothing too fancy.
Yeah.
I'd run you plus the guard dog. I'd say 150 gold to settle it.
Sweet.
And that's you're set with supplies for the house for a good bit. You got a lot of like dried meats and shit.
Nice.
Sausages hanging, garlic and stuff like that.
Elves' ears, garlic.
Nice.
What are elves' ears?
You never played Skyrim? It's an herb.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant actual
Actual
elves' ears.
elf
Oh my
ears.
god, damn. You guys are really leaning into that evil alignment.
It's called elves' ear, but it looks a lot like bay leaves to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does actually.
Just sounded fantasy. That's why I did it. While you're there purchasing so much because of how much money you're throwing down, they do ask if you're interested in any servants or any more human guards or anything of that sort.
That's right. It was a bit of an estate, he said. So
yeah. So for like an extra 10 gold a month, you can get like a live-in servant who will take care of your stuff, cook your food and everything if you want. If you want somebody who will fight for you, it costs a bit more. You gotta pay mercenary prices.
don't think we really need that.
I was gonna say just to live in, just to look after things when we're gone wouldn't hurt.
Keep it clean. I don't imagine a lot of you are doing dusting. Although, remember who you have.
My skeletons can easily dust.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? Also, just to keep fewer outsiders in on this.
Yeah, that's a good point. I
probably don't want to.
You very politely turned that down. I think we're good. All right. They'll have it delivered and everything like that, so it'll be set up for you.
Cool. And I actually still have a little bit of gold. I'm going to go back to Jeremy and get my final purchase.
Sweet.
I'm going to see if he has any wands of prestidigitation.
You know,
oh yeah, he does have some other stuff. I forgot to show you.
Commoners don't.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
This was my absolute reason for wanting to be among the commoners.
I also forgot, Jeremy had some other stuff on him that I didn't write on cards. There's a Flute of Rest, 500 gold. It does essentially the Song of Rest for bards.
Cool.
So you get some extra healing on short rests.
I might have to take a rain check on that one.
Yeah. Gloves of Shock for 1,500. That's the ones you guys passed up before. These are the ones you passed up before, so I didn't make cards for them. Boots of Levitation, 700. And
I was going to take those, but now I have wing boots.
Well, consider somebody else can wear them, and you can push them around. And then there's the Staff of Quickening for 1,500. He does not have any wands of prestidigitation. He went for the stone. He notes the wand would have required somebody to be able to cast it.
Gotcha.
So it will free up for if they don't know that spell, but they would still have to be trained on Arcana. So he went with the stone instead. But he also has spell scrolls, if anybody's interested. He's got some flying scrolls, dispel magic, arcane lock, comprehend languages, and absorb elements.
Okay, if it was a ritual, I would have said yes, but I'm not going to give up a spell slot for...
I mean, comprehend languages is a ritual.
Is it? Okay, I'll take comprehend languages.
Alright, 10 gold.
Okay.
And you get a scroll. You can take some time to put that into your spell book.
Okay. And what level spell was that you said?
First.
First? Okay.
Yeah.
I think so many spells this session.
I know, it's great. Well, it's just a scroll for now. You have to copy it.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I have a month to. I mean, I can do it while walking around, or my skeleton's walking me around.
That's a good point, actually.
Just scribing into a spell book.
All right.
Stop bumping.
Quick time check.
10, 8, 20.
Jesus.
Oh God.
10, 8, 20.
Victoria has 70 missed calls.
Kids! So we can probably start winding down to getting ready to end the session. If there's anything else that somebody wants to check out before we go into
time skip.
Yeah.
I'm going to get with the ranger, Fennec. I'm going to try and find you.
Are we going to the end of the month? Are we going to the end of the
We're
month?
No, we're not going to do that this session.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
we'll resolve that next session. So
yeah,
you have
said,
time to figure out.
You
what
said
to do.
time skip. I didn't know if we were skipping like.
No, not right now. It's going to be between sessions.
Between,
that
yeah.
happens, and we'll resolve it next session.
Okay.
But I'm going to get with the ranger because there's a beast out there in the woods attacking people. And the first thing I thought of was the bard.
You're going to kill the bard?
Take it out. Take it out my with me. And sing in the woods and be big.
Here, dragon.
Then I find out he's actually a ranger. What?
No way! I'm really good at singing. Shut up.
Oh, he's talking to you, man. There's a beast out there in the woods.
Where at?
To the south of Brisbane,
What he said.
following along the river.
I can help you find it.
I believe you may have heard. Kids! Kids! Cut it out! Yeah, I don't care. Cut it out. You may have heard of this previously, I think, when you spoke to one of the local hunters. Because they started hunting in the northern woods instead of the southern. But yeah, there's some unidentified monster or creature of some kind that's out there. Causing trouble.
Well, it's causing trouble in the village. I'm in.
So would you like to go get it?
Sure.
You can do this. Alright. I need survival check.
Alright. My dice have been hating me this session so far, so hopefully.
You're good at
What's
survival.
that?
Yeah.
There we go. 16.
It's about time. So you get to the woods, and based on the information that they got you, you start checking out some of the local game and where their usual patterns seem to be disrupted. You come across a partially consumed carcass. It's like half a deer is left over. And checking it out, I need a nature check.
Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what's that on the dice?
18.
Okay, that's a 20 then.
Nice. It's pretty big, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of weirdness to the wounds or anything like that. So it's probably like a natural creature of some kind.
Okay.
And size is, I mean, bigger than a breadbasket. You figure it's probably a four-legged creature just above the knee in standing height. Powerful jaws, though.
It's a crocodile.
No, I don't think crocodiles stand that high, but
The flying crocodile.
You pursue it further. I need another survival check.
alright. What's that on the dice?
19.
Yeah,
19 and all.
Okay.
20.
You make quick work at this point, and you alert him that you're getting ready to come up on it because the tracks are getting fresher and fresher,
Alright.
and it seems to have dragged part of the kill away. And you're finding it's probably close by at this point. So I'll need stealth checks from the both of you. Shouldn't be a problem.
Jingle, jingle.
Fake dice.
Jingle, jingle.
Literally a giant pile of dice next to you.
That's a 22 on stealth.
I'm gonna go with this one though. 14. Oh, that would have been a 23, but I got a 14.
All right. You go unnoticed as you slip further ahead. As this guy pulls out the axe, and you can just hear behind you
Oh no.
as it's munching away at itself. As you hear, the giant jaguar rips out from behind a tree and comes pouncing at you. What's your AC?
18.
18 has you pull up your shield in time and throw it off of you. I need initiative.
The session just turned into Tarzan.
Nice.
Oh, 5.
13?
All right. So the jaguar goes first. It goes for another pounce at you as it's gotten a little space back, and it goes for a jump again. It's gonna get thrown off again as you keep pushing it to the side. Our ranger, still stealth. What are you up to? You're within range,
Okay.
so it's all up on him, and you've gone a bit away from it.
I get it, because he's a ranger.
We're all disappointed in you.
You're supposed to appreciate that.
I'm disappointed it didn't happen earlier.
Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot at it.
Ooh.
You kill Kiefer. No,
12.
12? 12 does not hit.
Okay.
As its agile form moves quickly out of the way, not even almost instinctually because it didn't know where it was coming from, but it does now.
Let's try one more.
Oh,
That's even worse. So, no, apparently it's moving too fast. I can't get a good shot at it.
2 shots, 2 arrows land near your feet. It's just the jaguar is getting ready to pounce again. It's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with shield bash.
All right. Whew. Got that shield out in front of you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Don't roll garbage.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
It rolled a 1.
So it is knocked prone.
Sweet.
I'm gonna do my 2 attacks into it.
Somewhere, some way, a cat is being hurt and it hurts your heart.
Yeah, it does
22 and 24.
Both hit? Jesus fucking
Sweet.
Christ. Oh, was it Volks? Yeah.
Yeah. And then
shit.
The murder axe.
Oh no.
14 plus 6, 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
And I got 5 hit points. Yay.
And
he's
you
marked.
you have the head of a jaguar now. As 30 points is enough.
Sure.
First hack right into the neck, and just blood spurts up into you. As you notice some of it being absorbed into the axe itself. And you can feel that energy sort of buff you up. And you go for the second one and just chop the head off.
Nice.
Covered in gore and viscera, your axe is brought in.
Nice
All
shot.
right. All right, so I like the axe. I mean, it's slowly gonna damn my soul to hell, but whatever. The Infernal Blade.
It's good. It's a good trade.
I was going to slowly drive you insane without it munching.
I mean, if I have to listen to his skeletons just walking around.
All right.
Look, they have scoliosis.
Right.
And they're very upset
So
of them.
we'll go ahead and cut to the end there. You're gonna get 10 gold bounty for killing the jaguar.
Okay. I'll split and give you 5. That's all right.
I'll take 2. I only led you to it.
All right. So for the sake of the audience, I'll go ahead and explain this. In character, they are taking a small hiatus. Jeremy doesn't have any missions to go on, so for a month, that is 4 weeks, these characters have downtime. During their break from the game, they're going to make a list in chronological order of the things that they would like to do, and we'll see how many of them they get through. I like to play house rules. If you can find somebody to train you, You can train yourself in any skill if you have a week's worth of training. You can only do one training during this downtime, though. So you can't like try 4 different skills.
What's even the point then?
Love.
Okay, fair enough.
Jeremy will be able to help you the second week if you want any info or knowledge or assistance from him, or you want to start getting some items crafted. The first week he's setting up his shop.
Sure.
So he's going to be a little bit out of the way. But yeah, that's it. Good session, guys.
Good. GG.